Hello, everyone. Nancy Golden here, and I want to share an idea that I have with you, parents of early learners, or teachers of early learners, or just caregivers of early learners. I was thinking about a way to help our children master the language of the marketplace, and starting that process really early, prior to kindergarten. I think it's important for our children to understand that communication is a wonderful thing, and it's even a better thing when you know how to navigate through language, when you know how to shift the gear of language depending on your audience. That you don't stay in one gear all day. Depending on whom you're talking to. If you're speaking with your friends, then it's okay to use slang expressions or colloquialisms or even your regional dialect. But when you're in school, that's a formal setting, and your gear of language must shift to that of a standard language. Not that it's a better language than your slang expressions, because slang expressions are really cool. But it's the appropriate language of the marketplace when you're in school, because you're learning how to utilize language, right, in a standard way, so that as you grow, depending on your audience, you'll know which language to use, which language to pull out, which language is appropriate depending on whom you're talking to. Okay? So I thought about an idea. A couple of years ago, I purchased this mock cell phone. See? It's not real, it looks real, Apple, but it's a mock cell phone. And I ordered it from Amazon, and it cost about $6.95. So you can go on Amazon, and they have all kinds of mock phones. They start as low as $6 or so, and then you can get some for $8.95, $9.95, but just, $6. And so purchase maybe two, one for you and one for your child. And when you're home, find a quiet place. And this is just a little activity that you can do every day, every other day, or on the weekends. And what you want to do is express the importance to your child of shifting the gear of language depending on the situation. So when they're outside, you can speak your regional speech, your slang, your dialect, whatever. But when you're in school, it is important to shift the language to that of a standard language, right? Because that's what you're learning, standard English, right? So what you'll do is have the phone, and you'll give an activity. Now, you can either write a little script out or just make up as you go, but let's start off with noun and verb agreement. You don't have to go into the whole definition of what a noun is, what a verb is, and why they must agree. We're not going to do that, because at this age it's not important. What they need to hear is the difference between noun and verbs agreeing, okay? Because that is a standard in the marketplace. So you might say, Fifi, all right, I bought a phone, and we're going to play this game, and I want you to tell me which statement would be the correct statement to use while in school. So I might say, ring, ring, and she picks up the phone and say, hi, Fifi, and she said, hi, Mommy. And so you'd say, Fifi, if your teacher says, I need everyone to take out their crayons, and you don't have your crayons, would it be correct for you to say, I ain't got them? Or should you say, I don't have them? And then Fifi, she might say to you, I ain't got them. And you'd say, oh, Fifi, that's okay if you're talking to your friends in the schoolyard. But if you're speaking to your teacher and responding to your teacher, the answer should be, I don't have them, or I do not have them, right? Go over that. Another scenario. So Fifi, if your teacher walks in with a beautiful dress, and you think she looks pretty, would you say, you is pretty? Or would you say, you are pretty? And Fifi might say, you is pretty. No, Fifi. Not in school. Maybe in the schoolyard. But in school, you'll say, you are pretty. Because Fifi, you and is never walk together. You and are always walk together. You understand where I'm going with this? It's important, folks, whether you believe it or not. We are judged by our verbal presentation during formal settings. Believe me. So we want our children to learn very early on the importance of using formal speech during formal occasions. And school would be a formal occasion. Start that early. Make it a game. Make it fun. I even have a receiver that I bought from Five and Below. And I just plug this little receiver into the phone. So, even makes it more fun. And it's something that your child will really like. Now you have the cell phone, the receiver, and you can just have a wonderful time together. But it's a learning opportunity for your child to build their linguistic skills in a formal way. Okay? So, until next time, I'm Nancy Golden, and the next time we come together, I'll have another golden nugget to drop on you. Have a good day.